What's up, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the new podcast, what we're going to start calling the movement. People formerly known it as the YouTube movement, but we're now going to be having multiple streamers, multiple content creators of all. So I figured it would be best
not you guys. Sorry
to say the movement is a thing. So I'll let everybody introduce themselves. You already know me, BigJ, over here. Well, over here we got Jinkies.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to say names. I didn't realize you were going to make me talk already.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it is me, Jinkies. I stream on Twitch. I do occasional videos on YouTube of my art. And I also have a Fiverr where I sell logos and do drawings and stuff for other streamers. So, yeah, that's a little bit about me.
All right.
I am One Love, new to the podcast, guys. So I've been streaming like heavily since all the way about July this last year. But I've been on the Twitch platform for about almost 2.5.
Nice. All right, Dan.
I'm Athletic Dan.
There we go. We got sound.
Okay, you confused me for a second there. I need to turn on my music because mine is confusing me. Okay. I'm Athletic Dan. I am the CEO of the Indianapolis Colts, unofficial. I love to play sports and retro games. I'm also the unofficial sports announcer / sports analyst of YouTube, Trovo, Twitch. I mean, I make sports videos on TikTok. I just have fun and laugh and enjoy my time.
All right. Last but not least, we got Mr. Hillhouse. Take the floor.
Hey, yep, that's me, Hillhouse. Or you can call me Mike, either one. Just been doing this for a couple of years. I used to make YouTube videos. I do this to support No Kid Hungry. That's the main reason why I stream. I set a year-long goal, and we just try to reach it, that kind of thing. And mostly I just vibe with people that want to have a good time and laugh. It really doesn't matter how many times we die, as Big J can attest to that today.
Oh, yeah.
We died a lot today.
Yeah, we
had
did.
a good time,
did.
You know. So it's just all about having fun with friends, and I figured, I'm doing it anyway, so why not share it? Have fun with it.
Right on. So a little bit about me. I've been streaming for a little over 4 years. I started off on Mixer. I could say my cousin was the one that introduced me to this whole streaming thing. MFG, by the way. He was like, you have a really good thing for the streaming. He's like, you should stream. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What is that? He's like, where you game, you showcase your game and you interact with the chat and all of that good stuff. And you just, you make friends and you just, try to make it somewhere in the streaming industry. So I gave it a go. I didn't have a fancy mic. I didn't have a fancy camera. I didn't have all these monitors. All I had was the game, the TV, the console. And eventually I borrowed my brother's laptop, which I eventually started working my way up. You got the emotes, you got the overlays, you got the camera. So it all just came into play. Like it wasn't overnight. It wasn't one day. So, I mean, it took time. So that's what I would like to put out there is it takes time. You can go live anytime you want. Just don't, feel like you need the fancy equipment. But I've met a lot of great people during this process. I met the Jinkies, I met the Dans, I met the Hillhouses, the One Loves, the list goes on. I met so many great people in this streaming industry that I love it, and I look forward to it. You got the pros, the cons, but overall, the support and the love that I get from everybody it keeps me going, it keeps me motivated. And I promise you, 2023 is going to be a great year for everybody. And with that being said, I would like to introduce to y'all my best friend, Miss Jinkies, and let her give her insight on how she began her journey and here for it.
Well, you could really say I started my journey 15 years ago when YouTube was new.
Oof.
Mm.
I am going back there, Jay. You know
Let's
this
go.
story.
I love this story. Let's go.
I was like a junior in high school or something like that, maybe a sophomore, but this was the back when anime music videos being thrown all out on YouTube were like the biggest thing out there. People could take traditional music and put it with anime clips, mash it together, and people would get popular off that. But I
That's
didn't want to
awesome.
do anime. My favorite movie was the movie Labyrinth.
Which was a good movie, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
I need to see that movie. It looks pretty good.
You
It's
haven't-
really good.
Dan, you've
Okay,
never
movie
seen The
night.
Labyrinth? Movie night. Movie night.
I'm not good with scary movies, but
It's not a
it's
scary
not-
movie. It's not a scary movie.
Oh,
Trust
you're
me.
thinking Pan's Labyrinth.
No, no.
Labyrinth is
well, Pan's
Pan's-
Labyrinth is like more of a suspenseful movie, isn't it?
yeah. The Labyrinth is Muppets. Muppets, okay?
Hey, Timmy.
But
That's
so
awesome.
and I was interested in making mini movies. So going back to where I was. So I would take clips from the movie Labyrinth, but I didn't know how to actually pull real clips. They were more like GIFs. So they were like slowed down and choppy. And I would take these GIFs and put it to music and make these music videos. And they actually tractioned very well. I think I said I had one that had like 10,000 views.
Yeah, you said you had a lot. Like it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really amazing. How's it going? How's it going, Mr. Owen? How's it going? How's everybody in the chat doing, by the way?
Yeah. And I did that for like
It's on the wrong headphones.
5 years, did things like that. And that's where I technically got my start with wanting to learn how to do stuff with movies, technology, things of that nature. I went to college. I kind of put it behind me for a while because I was trying to study art and language. I didn't have time to do my hobby anymore. Then, let's see, about 3-4 years ago, me and my good friend who we call Scooby. Yes, I was Jinkies first. Scooby then became Scooby.
Wow.
That's
My parents
awesome.
always called me Shaggy because of like that.
Yeah, but we started streaming our shenanigans on Mixer just straight from our Xbox, and I was like, I have a computer. I make mistakes. Things are fun. Let's see about pulling out my computer and trying to go stream instead of just doing it from Mixer. I moved to my computer. My computer really wasn't that good. So I ended up using like Streamlight and doing a whole bunch of other weird things before I eventually got better parts and was able to stream better. And that's kind of where I got started. And my thing is, as long as anyone's known me, is I love to learn new skills. So if there is something you want to do with your stream, by golly, I will figure out how to do it for you. Usually. Because I just love learning new things. I'm an artist. Like I said, I went to school for art. I like to write stories from time to time. I have a cat who likes to commandeer the stream. She's the manager. And yeah, so that's a little bit about me. And if you are actually interested in my old 15-year-old videos, I still have access to them. You have to ask me for the link. I will not give it live.
That is okay. So we'll go to the veterans, and then we'll get one love at the end. So
yeah, please. Yeah.
So Hill House, would you like to give us a little introduction of yourself?
Okay, yeah. I wish I would have started 15 years ago. I kick myself in the head for that all the time because I used to play. I've played the same WoW character since 2004, and
Wow.
I just
Wow.
I hate the fact that I never got into YouTube when people started just going off on it. I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. I watched them all the time, but I just never put 2 and 2 together. So I started playing Overwatch, and then I was like, I like to cook, so I make, different recipes and stuff. So I started making YouTube videos of these recipes, and I tried to get all artsy fartsy with it, and whatnot. Had a cool little intro I made, and then I would play a game while the dish was cooking, and then come back to it, and yada yada. But never really got into streaming until I would say probably 2 years ago, really. And I think that's when I actually started taking it kind of seriously and wanting to get to know people and other streamers, and try to get involved with some communities and do that kind of thing. And it was at the same time that I was like, this is actually a kind of a cool way to raise money for charities. And I wanted to find one that really kind of hit home, and it was No Kid Hungry. I grew up not exactly, having stuff all the time, so I knew what it was like to go hungry as a kid, and we still have like 1 in every 5 kids that goes hungry in this country every day, that deals with some sort of hunger issue, believe it or not, in the United States, which is just absolutely mind-boggling. So I try to put my resources towards that, and every time I do a stream, I try to tag them in it, try to make sure that they know that, hey, this is what's going on. If you want to send some people this way, and we try to get as many donations as we can throughout the year. So that's basically why I do it. And I also like helping other people. There's several friends of mine and whatnot that I've gotten to that I've told flat out, you would be an awesome streamer. And they're actually doing it now. They're getting out of their shell, and it's helping them to develop different things, about themselves that they never knew before. So it's just an awesome thing. Streaming is just a beautiful thing. Me, I didn't really like people, to be honest. I was very standoffish, and if I had to talk to people, then they thought I was an okay guy, but I just didn't really click with people and whatnot. But I'm finding it much easier to do since I've been doing this. Much easier to talk to people and meet people and make friends. So it's a good thing all the way around. I think it's a good thing for a lot of people. But anyway, that's all I got.
All right, so let's go to Mr. Athletic Dan, one of our newer members to the Tulip family. Let him give us a great intro of himself as well. What got you into this journey, my brother? You muted.
Perfect. Okay. So what got me into this journey is my brothers were actually like, "Hey, you play games a lot, and maybe you should just have people watch you play games." And I was like, "Hey, why not?" So for a while, I was like considering. I was like, "What do I want to do? Do I want to stream? Do I want to do this?" It was taking me out of my comfort zone, because when I play video games alone, I don't talk. I don't talk to myself. And so that's new to me. But when I play with people, anytime you could ask my brothers, you could ask my friends, I would have a whole conversation with them while we were playing video games. So that's not out of the realm of possibilities for me, or like out of any comfort zone for me. And when I started out streaming, you guys can attest to this. When I started out streaming, I was nervous. I was not like I am now. I'm lot different than a year and 3 months ago.
I remember.
It's been a crazy journey so far. I added YouTube to the resume. I added Trovo to the resume. So I've brought back Twitch a little more now too. So it's definitely a busy time, but it's definitely a lot of fun, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Regarding YouTube, I actually started. Originally, I started with YouTube with I did singing and guitar videos. So YouTube is not that new to me, but making clips and making game clips using this editing software, all of that stuff was extremely new to me. But I'm really enjoying it.
Right.
And as a millennial, I'm also like super new to TikTok.
Hey, I remember when I was new to it. I mean, a lot of people were like, "Man, like TikTok," and I'm like, "Man, I'm too old for that." Like, but you find your niche on there, and you meet people, you make friends, and they support you, you support them, and that's just it's a great feeling, And I'm proud to say that I met each and everybody somewhere down the line. Like meeting all you guys has been a true blessing. And with that being said, I would like for us to introduce us to one of our members that's just I got to give this guy an intro, man. Listen, this guy has gotten supporter of the month. This guy came in showing mad love. He's been a great honor. The love and support that he gives everybody, we all know when he's in there, it's all hype, it's all love. One love, man. Tell us your journey, brother.
Yo, like my journey on just streaming and content creation, man. So I've been playing games like all my life, man, from RuneScape to WoW to Halo and Call of Duties, PlayStation games, man, all Sega. I started out real young, man, but I didn't really start creating content until around after high school, man, to be honest, after high school. So it's been about 5 years ago. I actually started really pushing content on Mixer when Xbox was allowing Mixer to use stream or whatever off Mixer. I did that for 2 weeks, man, and then they cut it off or something. I don't know. But I ended up just recording my content, downloading it off the app, and posting it, and just hoping for, whatever. I was just doing a content creation. And then I ended up on Twitch for about 2 years. Because all my content went to Facebook and YouTube. All my content, all my clips, all that stuff went to YouTube. And I didn't really push that hard, man. I didn't know what it was really like, man. I didn't understand really anything, And it really took me to get into a community and really understand what, networking and streaming and what it actually all, is about. And it's just been a crazy journey for me these last 6 months after I met so many communities Too Lit, man. It's just been I don't know, because I watched BigJ, and when I was watching BigJ on Twitch, he brought networking. I learned from him a lot of the networking that I've known now, that I do now, is learn from him. He says interact with chat, people who are in chat, man. He was always engaging. He, you know what I'm saying? He didn't really play that much games, but he did play the games on his stream. But he mostly had his chat up, and it was him on the screen, and he was all in the chat. He had music going, and then he had everybody vibing with each other, So it was really a great experience to go into BigJ's stream and just watch him. And I met a lot of people through BigJ. I met, just the crazy thing is you meet one person, and then it just sprinkles off, and you start meeting so many more people, and the people on YouTube and everything, man. We've only scratched the surface on how many people are actually out there doing this right now. And they don't even know that we are out here. They don't know, Hill House. They don't know Athletic Dan. They don't know BigJ yet. They don't know Miss Jinkies. They don't know us, man, because it's hard to get out there, man, because there's so many people. But you just got to keep grinding, man. I was on Twitch for 2 years before I got affiliated. I had help from communities, but to keep the affiliation, man, you had to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? You just can't stop. It's easy to have a community come behind you and help you get affiliated, but you got to continue to put in the work and continue the grind and make connections with people for the stuff to keep going. If that's something that you really want to do, so it's just been really nice, man. And I've learned a lot from a lot of streamers, man. And you guys don't know it. Anybody right now, anybody can be watching you right now, and they're taking something from you, some type of information, some type of, joy or uplifting and motivation. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you always got to be on your A game when you stream, guys. Like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that, man. If you're not feeling it, man.
Yeah, it's like it's that urge. It's like that gut feeling, you know. Like it's like if you feel like the urge you have to stream, you should definitely go with that and stream. If you don't feel like you should stream, you should definitely don't stream. Like sometimes you just know when to go live and just when not to. And you know, there has been times where like, you know, you don't want to go live, but then you have great friends like these people in the community that's in this box with me right now. They're like, hey, you should go live. And then you'll have the whole team right behind them. Go live, and then you go live, and the next thing you know,
Jay tells me that all the time.
one of the best one of the best lives you'll ever have. So I definitely got to say, man, I really appreciate you guys, and without you guys, this would not be as great of a journey as it is. And the cool thing is, man, it's just getting started. It's 2023, like just the beginning of the month, a whole new year, a new beginning. And I got to say, I plan on doing more podcasts, more collaborations, and I'm working with a lot of streamers. So if anybody's watching this right now and they're interested in joining this movement, and it ain't just for YouTube, it's all content creators of all. We went from YouTube movement to the movement. So you can be on Twitch, you can be on Trovo, you can be on Facebook Gaming, you can be on TikTok. No matter what platform you are, if you want to give your experiences and give, you know, your stories on how you started and what you're doing to elevate yourself and people around you, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Reach out to any of us and we'll make it happen.
Hey, question.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get rid of the "you're in the show"? Because I see me twice.
Just it's not actually in the show, but like I know what you're talking about, man.
I can see it. Well, I can see it in my stream. That's the thing. So it's like double me.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Let me see what you're talking about.
It's the
put your thing in full screen mode.
What are you doing?
Go over to the actual video feed.
I am on the actual video feed.
And, okay, you see that little square when you hover your mouse over it in the lower right-hand corner? Click that.
I did, but then I can't see the chat.
It says remove from stream.
Ah, you only have one thing. Okay.
It's like
I have two monitors, but I have to have my chat too, and my chat's not, because I'm not actually a part of that chat.
Yeah. Okay, then there goes that idea.
Oh, well.
I can't think of it.
Okay. I'll just do it this way. That's fun.
Owen's got a Young Mama joke somewhere.
You'll have to tell you because he's got it like perfect. Like
maybe I can press remove from stream, or will that remove me from stream?
That would remove you from this whole thing.
Okay. I don't know why that's there, but whatever. Just move on.
Yeah, you can remove that from stream. Yeah.
I actually started video editing first before I started streaming. So my thing is, you know, everybody has their journey on how they started streaming. We all just, you know, talked about how we got into it and, you know, what got us motivated. And
never mind.
Yeah.
Nope, that didn't work.
Yeah, it did not.
That didn't work, sorry.
So so my thing is, you know, we got a lot of great streamers in here. Oh no, you're good, man. We got a lot of great streamers in here. And I'm really excited and proud of what is to come to Too-Lit, because the Too-Lit community, we have came up with some really great ideas. We're going to start getting more events. We're going to start getting more people involved in the community. You know, we'll be having more Mario Kart tournaments. We're going to bring that back. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff that we'll bring in. More announcements to be announced in Discord. And if you guys haven't joined Discord, let me just put the link in here, and you're more than welcome to join.
Yeah, man. Speaking of that on Discords, man, don't ever be shy to explore and find new people, man. Just because you're, you know, hanging out or finding new people or watching somebody else on, you know, they're a whole different community or something. It never hurts to go over there and try to get to know people, man, because who knows, you might be a good friend. You guys may have such a good connection that they'll come over to the Discord and hang out. and
That's
they would
true.
want to come to the Discord, and they'll, it's okay, but yeah, man, I'm in a lot of Discords, but yeah, man.
So I for the years that I've been
missed the
streaming,
joke, Owen.
I can on it. He put it in the chat. Just read it, brother. So
Okay.
my thing is I've been doing this for 4 years, and I can say that the key to success is networking is the key to all of this. I know a lot of big streamers, they would say like it ain't, but honestly, how did they even get known? Like you have to make a name for yourself. You have to get to a point to where you kind of just you have to reach out, and you got to get to know people. Like they're not going to just know who you are. They're not going to know who I am. They're not going to know who anybody. You have to, sometimes you just have to go out, and there's many ways that you can network. You can go to Twitter. You can go to Instagram. They got TikTok. They got, of course, they got Facebook Gaming. They got Trovo. They got so many different platforms, Twitch, YouTube. You network.
Apparently MySpace is a thing now too. For
What?
Gaming.
MySpace?
First time you can do MySpace.
What? Is that? Yo, I haven't heard that.
It's hard to
I
believe
heard
it.
it.
Yo,
That's crazy. MySpace is still around, but Hover is dead.
That's
crazy.
I have a lot to say about Hover. So
let's hear what you got to say, Dan.
So I liked Hover originally. I liked the concept. I thought they did a great job with it to start out with. But so I had like 5,000 gravity or something like that, and I never had anybody come to my stream and be like, "Hey, I found you on Hover." I mean, I met a bunch of really cool people from Hover's next top streamer, stuff like that. I even applied for the next top streamer.
Oh wow!
But yeah, and I didn't get in because whatever. Anyways, so Hover basically, when they got rid of gravity, it just screwed up the platform. They just lost all their purpose, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know at one point in time, Hover it looked very promising. Like everything that they were announcing, like they even were like on, Twitch, and they were having a lot of people in there. It looked very promising. Like, and then all of a sudden it just, Thanos.
I think since Jay left, I think that's when it started to go downhill. Not you, Jay. Different Jay.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know. He to be honest, he sold it to someone else, and it just.
Yeah.
But I know who you're talking about.
It's whatever.
But I mean, like I said, there's still many other platforms that we can use, and I mean, there's so many different tools that can be used. You got Streamlabs, OBS. It's just, my thing is, if you can stream, like if you have the time, why not? And, another way to success is being consistent. I know not everybody can be consistent, but consistency is the key to it all, because people know, okay, Jay goes live at 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. I'm going to tune in. If he's not on, I'm pretty sure he'll let us know what's going on. If he can't go live, we'll tune in tomorrow. Or if he goes on later, we'll tune in later. So that's always a thing. If you randomly go live, it's hard for people to show up. It really is, because they don't know when you're gonna go live. They might be busy at that time, so they can't exactly go in when you're live. So all of that definitely helps. All of that, having a schedule, being consistent with it, networking, because a lot of the times, a lot of people may not say it, but sometimes you got to give that extra love to get love, and it's just the way the business runs. I would be lying if I would say
it's how the game.
Elsewise, that's how the game goes, So sometimes to get love, you got to give love.
Yeah, man, and the most love that you can give is your time, man. Really, the most thing that you can give somebody is your time, man. For real, because you can't give it back ever.
Yeah,
you can never give it back. And one thing that I could add on is to try to at least make a connection when you go into somebody's stream or channel. Stay there for a while. Try to engage with the streamer without being annoying, and try not asking him the same thing over and over. Trying, like, you're watching him, and also engage with other people in their chat if the streamer's not engaged at the moment. That also helps, man. So like anytime you guys come across like a new person, a new follow or something like that, check them out, give them a good half hour of your time, and let your name be seen and known. That's how you do that, and you got to be consistent on that too.
This guy is a network guru. Listen, I've learned so much from a lot of streamers. I can tell you, when I first started, like I knew that they had like Twitter and Instagram, but I really didn't use it, and I really wish that I would have, because there's no telling where I would be if I would have used Twitter as much as I use it now, Instagram, and all these other different platforms. The thing that I wanted to talk about too is the whole TikToks, YouTube Shorts, the Reels on Instagram and Facebook. Like, there's so many different things that you can upload to promote yourself, to get known, without going to somebody else's stream and kind of what's the kryptonite that people say that really stirs the pot? Self promote. There's many ways that you can promote yourself without promoting yourself in someone else's stream.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, I know a lot of people
engaging with people is promotion enough, man.
Yes.
People end up remembering your name.
Right.
Exactly.
That's really about it.
Snapchat is a thing too. All these different platforms, they got Snapchat. I mean, that's one of the great places. I know a lot of people have network. I know a lot of times when I'm about to go live, I'll be like, hey, I put my story up, about to go live on YouTube, or about to go live on Twitch, and people will show up. So I mean, it is cool. Like, it is part of the platforms that does help for success and discoverability.
Do you guys have people watch you who in real life?
Yes,
yeah.
Many of them.
Occasionally.
Many of
my
them.
daughters actually come into my stream quite a bit. My brother and my nephews, they get on Fortnite with me all the time when I'm streaming. So yeah, it's a whole family thing at this point.
My sister used to be able to mod for me.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I remember your sister. Let's go, Sister Jinx. Sister Jinx.
I know what my one brother does, but the rest of my family doesn't.
Yeah, I said screw it.
But they're technically
on my
in
real
my streams.
Facebook page.
Oh wow.
Oh, sorry.
What'd you say? wait.
I'm sorry.
You said something.
No, go ahead, Dan. Go ahead.
You go.
Oh no, you go.
I want to hear this.
No, you go.
That I hear horror stories all the time about people are like, oh, if my real friends in real life knew what I did, that I streamed, they'd be laughing at me. I didn't give a crap. I put it on my real Facebook page and I said, come give money to No Kids Hungry. Let's go.
Let's go.
I said, guess what?
Right.
I'm 50 something years old and I play video games. I've been playing since ping pong, so I don't care.
I really should just post it on my personal page and be like, hey, I'm streaming.
Honestly,
yeah, you'd be surprised.
I have Facebook gaming, so I mean,
you'd be surprised at how many people would have that in common with you.
Yeah.
That's true. They got a lot of people that try to keep it separated.
I don't even post on my personal Instagram.
I don't even knock it. You know what I mean? But I mean, far as I go, I know a lot of people know me as BigJ. That's been my nickname since I was a little kid, and it's gonna always be my name. Even if I got. Oh yeah. Well, hey man, let me know when you're done talking, and then I'll start talking. How about that? Got you. So, anyways, I hate to call it out, but it's a big pet peeve. Like, I let people talk. Let me talk. So if you want to take the floor, I'll let you take the floor. No? Okay. So, anyways, like I was saying.
I was muting myself, sorry, so that I didn't interrupt you.
Oh no, you're good, man. My point is that we're here, and we all have our ways, our identities, how we stream. Some people keep their real life friends and family from it. Some people, they don't mind. Me personally, everybody knows BigJ. So I mean, it's like my real friends. If they want to watch me, they'll come through. If not, that's fine. But my people on, like, I guess you would say the digital world, like all my family there, they know if I'm live, if they want to pull up, they will. It's no beefs. Like, I won't get mad if they can't show up. That's the thing that I want to get to everybody is we can't always show up in everybody's streams. Not every day. We can't be in there for long periods of hours. So I mean, it's just, you know, we do what we can. And we gotta hold each other accountable that it's never personal if we can't make it in someone else's stream.
Right. It should never be personal, man, because when it comes back to time. But I'll let you finish, my bad. Or if Dan wants to talk again. Dan? I thought it Dan.
Dan is like, well, I'm not interrupting anybody else for the rest of the night.
Come on. Sure.
I don't have any thoughts right now.
Oh, I wanted you to finish what you were. Okay.
That's my biggest thing too, is the whole time part of it. You know what I mean? Is that, you know, I want to watch everybody that I follow. I really do. But I can't. So I at least give those people a follow if I, you know, like if I'm engaging with them in chat or something in somebody's stream, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go check this guy out. And next time they pop up on my list, if I'm free at that point, I'm going to go watch them, you know. And but I at least try to give them a follow, especially if they're starting out, you know. Do that much and then try to message them saying, hey, hope to catch your stream, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's hard sometimes, you know. You got people that are all the way on the other side of the world, you know, thanks to streaming, and you're friends with them and you want to catch them, you want to watch them as much as you possibly can, but you know, it is what it is. You know, some people work wonky schedules, some people don't, and it's just life, you know. You got to take it with a grain of salt, and like you said, not take it personal. It's not a personal thing.
I agree. Does anybody want to start off answering this question? I'm going to put it in the chat. There you go.
For over an hour, should I continue streaming or turn it off? If you, I was told by many successful streamers that I've watched, if you are trying to get it affiliated, or try to, like if you're trying to get like YouTube partnership or Twitch affiliation or Facebook's Level Up program or something like that, I would definitely, if nobody. Yeah, because it's different because it's like watch time. Like Twitch is different because some platforms are different because like Twitch, you need viewership. So if you're on Twitch, I'd probably stop it after 2, but you got to continue to, if nobody's coming to the stream, man, that's, you should, you know, probably just network more, but continue streaming. You don't want to get off your schedule. So you always want to stay on your schedule, keep streaming. But just try to just network, keep networking, keep trying to make connections, keep trying to push your schedule out there. That's the best thing you can do, especially if you're just starting out. Just push your schedule, stay consistent, and just do some more networking if nobody's coming to the stream.
Right on.
Definitely, if you're an affiliate, or like for YouTube, if you are trying to get affiliate, I would say after an hour, if you haven't gotten those views, or if your viewership drops from what it was, cut it. But if you are an affiliate and you're not like trying to push for partner or anything, because I know for me that's a ways out there, but it's, you know, something I'd like to do. But if you're already an affiliate, stream as long as you want. Dang it, you can get clips from that. You can get you never know who might randomly raid you. I've been raided by a big YouTuber once. Mm-hmm. That has never happened again, but it happened. And it happened because I stayed online.
I like that.
I like that too. Hill House, Dan, do y'all have any suggestions on that?
I agree. I agree with what you said. On certain platforms, it really depends on what the criteria is. If you're trying for affiliate or if you're trying for partner, either one, you know, that's the main part is you know, you got to maintain that viewership or the amount of people that are in your stream at that time, etc., depending on the platform, like the platform, like One Love said. But yeah, it's once you're at that point and you're just grooving and you're streaming and you're in your thing, go for it. You know, like Jinxie said, you know, just keep streaming because you never do know. I've been sitting at 0 viewers for 3 hours, really not caring, just having a good time and laughing, and then the next thing you know, I get rated with 15. So it's like, you know, why not? You know, you're playing the game anyway, so why not just keep going? But yeah, it is a numbers game at first. You have to pay attention to that, and you know, it is a little bit of a grind. But even on Twitch, I mean, people could pull off affiliate in a week, you know, if they did it right. You know, it's just
I've seen it.
It's you can set up view accounts, you know, on your phone and everything else, and next thing you know, you got 3 viewers. So it's really not hard on there, and then you can do whatever you want. But it's if you're pushing hard for a partner or something like that with the, you know, where you're actually going to make a living at this, then yeah, you got to treat it like a business. You know, you got to 9 to 5 it. But at the same time, you know, have fun.
You're right.
That's the most important part.
If you're not having fun, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah, facts.
Exactly.
Dan, you wanted to throw in on this?
Come on, Dan. You got it. Got something. You don't got
All right.
nothing?
I still think Dan has the best looking damn thumbnails on YouTube.
He does. He's really good at
And
thumbnails.
they're great.
I don't think he gives himself enough credit. You know, he talks to us, and you know, we talk about a lot of things behind the scene, and I don't think he gives himself enough credit. He does really good thumbnails. He has broken that shell where he's not quiet. He definitely shows a lot of support and love that I've ever seen him. And you know, he's a really good guy. He makes us laugh. The sports podcast wouldn't be as funny as it was if it wasn't for him.
I can attest to that. That's how honestly, I'm glad that you did that, Athletic Dan, because that's how I met you. To be honest, you stepping out the box, man. So I'm glad that you did that, man. I'm glad that you're continuing to grind and work hard.
I've never done any podcasts until last year when I was on my friend's podcast, which was another sports podcast where we did our predictions and stuff. And so that definitely helped me out with doing this podcast itself. And sports are just like something that I can talk about for hours.
And that's why you are officially part of the sports podcast, because you're golden, man. I see the potential, man. I see the potential in all of y'all. That's why we have the movement. It's no longer the YouTube movement. It is the movement for everybody. If anybody wants to join in on these podcasts, they're more than welcome. We want to hear your story. We want to learn.
Yes, Dan.
Damn it.
I was
Jack
gonna speak on Shadster's question.
Here's another question.
No, his original question.
Oh, okay, let me pull it up.
So basically, when I first started streaming, I would have 0 viewers all the time. I started streaming on console. Console was interesting because no one could see you, and there's like chat up above, like right there, and then I got myself a PlayStation camera. I guess they could see me a little bit, but it was the camera was blocking the screen and all that. But anyways, the viewer thing, it can get frustrating. I feel for him. I had that happen so many times, and it sucks. It really does suck. But like everybody else has said, networking is pretty huge. Make sure to do YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts, absolutely huge. I've had people come in from YouTube. I've had people come in from Instagram. Like people are like, I found you from Instagram. And I'm like, Instagram? What? Instagram's like my lowest out of all of them. And you're coming from Instagram? Like Instagram's a big thing apparently. Facebook?
I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I
Well,
apologize.
no.
Got a family thing just popped up. I apologize for that.
No worries.
It's all good, man. Thank you for coming in, though.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Thank you, Hill House.
Hey.
You have a good one, man. I hope all is well.
Yeah, me too. We'll talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right.
Man.
Anyways, basically, I guess it depends if you're doing like YouTube or Twitch I mean, sometimes I would turn off the stream. Like when I was early affiliated, I would turn off the stream. I would not raid out sometimes, even though you're supposed to raid out after stuff. I would get frustrated. There's some days where you're just gonna get super frustrated. I don't know exactly what to say in this circumstance, but I guess networking.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that, man.
And as I'm reading your message about MMOs and MMORPGs, that is a really hard genre to get into for streaming. If my only suggestion for that is hang out in the partnered game streamers. Now, I'm not talking about Twitch partners. I'm talking about if you play Black Desert Online, there are partnered Black Desert Online streamers. Go into the Discord, find the streamers who are officially affiliated with that game. Get to know them, talk to them, show up in their streams. You never know what you'll get. I have personal experience with this with Black Desert. I'm going to use an example. There's a streamer named Kugels who is an official Black Desert streamer. She has rated me and hung out in my chat a few times because I hang out in her. Don't look for the Twitch partners, look for the game partners.
I like that.
I like that. I agree with that too.
I didn't even think about that. Like,
So
you muted.
I'm talking about chat. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought you were. Okay.
but yeah, but never.
Oh,
sorry. It's like,
No,
but
you
never
go.
get discouraged because there are going to be days where you do well and days you do not. And also, Minecraft is probably another one of the hardest ones to get into because it's oversaturated. For that, I would recommend finding a community of people who enjoy the game in a small knit and then go out from there. I don't know if Minecraft has partnered Minecraft players. I haven't searched that deep into it, but I do know that is probably one of the hardest platforms to get noticed on.
Right on.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Jinkies, because when I first started streaming, I was doing content creation and like I was always streaming to like 0 to 1 viewer, but for like 8 hours. I was doing that like almost every other day. And I was just getting content, posting it, hoping for people to show up. But like I never went to, like you were saying, I never went to like, oh hey, like who is partnered in this game, you know? And I was using oversaturated games. I was playing Call of Duty, I was playing Halo, I was playing a lot of people were streaming the game. So it's hard to get recognition or whatever when you're streaming big games like that. So it is hard. It's very hard.
I agree with that.
Hey, question about YouTube. Why would a message be redacted?
Maybe somebody posted it and they decided they didn't want it out there anymore and took it back.
Maybe. Or maybe my auto mod caught something.
What's going on?
I don't know. I don't
Possible.
think so. Weird. All right.
Now, this might actually be kind of random to plug in here. I was bored and I looked up that one video that I was talking about on YouTube. It's 34K, not 10K. 34K.
Oh my goodness.
And
Look at you.
One says it's when you delete a message that you sent. Sorry.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So, yeah, that's just a little random. But I just pulled up my old account and I was just looking. I really need to figure out how to get those videos off my old account and re-upload them under an actual name. But then I think they'd actually get banned now because of copyright infringement, and I think it's better to keep them in the contents of 15 years ago.
So
Before YouTube had all of that.
I would like to ask y'all, so like if we, people out there that's getting to know you guys, what would be your favorite games? Like what is your go-to games that you like to stream?
Black Desert Online and pretty much any kind of chill farming game. Right now I am on Harvest Ella Kick, And I actually pulled up Minecraft again this week. So
Nice. So if anybody wants to get down on some BDO or some Minecraft, Miss Jinkies is the one you should go to. What about you, Dan? What are your favorite go-to games?
Obviously I'm a big sports person, so I like to play Madden, NHL, FIFA. I know it's sports, so technically I should play baseball and basketball, but we'll see about that. And I definitely count Mario like sports games with that as well. Anyways, I love retro. I grew up with playing retro games. I didn't call them retro growing up, obviously. So like Mario, Zelda. Zelda is probably one of my favorites just because I really like doing voice acting and like making voices for the characters.
That's awesome.
But RPGs, like he was saying about RPGs are a lot of fun, and you can play those for hours on stream. Like if you want to have like a 8-hour, 12-hour stream, play an RPG.
Oh yeah.
Nice. So you said you do like voice impersonations?
Yeah.
What would be like your favorite like impersonations that you can do? Give us a demonstration.
I don't think I can do it on the spot because I would have to hear the character, or I would have to see the character.
Got you. But if you did, like, if you could say that you're really good at it, what would be your favorite one? Like a lot of people be like, oh yeah, that's spot on.
Sounded like Skip Bayless right there, you know?
Hey.
Well, if you can do it, that's
great.
Yeah,
Rocket League. I do like playing community games. Community games are fun. Rocket League, Fall Guys, Fortnite.
Yeah,
all
nice.
Fun.
Hey, and he's pretty good at Fortnite too.
I am pretty good. Yeah,
I'm pretty good at
Fortnite. I'm okay at Rocket League. Fall Guys, we don't talk about it.
What? Why not? You've won a few. Listen, if you guys did
Fall Guys, when I stream it, I play terribly. But when I don't stream it, I actually have good games of Fall Guys.
I don't know. That last time we went live, he won. He won one. He won one, guys. Check the VODs. Listen, many people can't even win one on stream, you know. So I barely won one at the end, but yeah, it's very rare to win on Fall Guys. We all know that. All the Fall Guy people that play, you know how hard it is to win one game. So, you know, Mr. Oh, go ahead.
I have this one friend. He will win like every single round of Fall Guys. It's ridiculous how good he is.
You gotta
like
love
every game. Every game, this guy is just good at everything. It's frustrating for me and my other friends.
I know a lot of people that, you know, they you know, we come across like we'll play, you know, fun exhibitions, no competitions, and then we'll get that one person that's just like really good, and then the competitive drive just comes out of everybody, and then like we keep losing, and it's just like we get frustrated. It's like, all right, break. We're taking a break. Game is over. But One Love, what about you, man? The people want to know what games you like the game, man.
All right,
your go-to games.
My go-to games right now are literally right now. It's literally like Marbles on Stream and
nice.
Call of Duty, Fall Guys, Brawlhalla. Those were like my 3 main games that I played a lot. Like when yeah, so like I played those 3 games like the most out of like that's what I'd be streaming. So like Marbles on Stream seems to be hitting a lot. A lot of people like to come and roll marbles. It's easier for me to keep up on chat and engage with chat, so I like that a lot. So when people come in, they want to have conversation, make a connection, build connection. So I like, instead of just streaming a game all the time and having, you know, my face to the screen, worried about the game and stuff, you know, yeah, like, you know, I don't like being rude, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I always like, doesn't matter what's going on with my game, I want to know what's going on with chat. So like I end up, you know, so it's like it kind of makes the game like not that fun at that point sometimes, you know, because you want to sit there and engage with your chat. But Fall Guys, Brawlhalla is really easy for you guys to like, I don't know, it was easier for me to keep up with chat, but Marbles on Stream has just been killer for me, man.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I agree with you. I mean, for those that like to interact with their chat, I would definitely suggest playing games like Marvel. I've seen a lot of people here lately been playing Marvel, and it's really chill. You can be able to interact with the chat.
There's many more games like that. It's not just Marbles on stream. Like there's Racer, there's Words on stream. There's,
I was about to say Words on stream. That's a good one.
There's many other ones to where you guys don't have to specifically play a
there's
game.
Gartic. Gartic is pretty fun. That's the drawing game, like where you got to guess the drawings, I think.
Ah, yeah, okay. That's
I
nice.
See somebody play that.
There's what's that one where you get the newspaper article things? I don't know. You can also do Words on stream if you want. Mm-hmm. It has both YouTube and Twitch functionality.
That's awesome. See, I didn't even know that. You just taught me something different. I thought it was just for Twitch. I appreciate that. Learn something new every day.
You can also do Dixper. Dixper's pretty fun.
Oh.
We lost Jinkies.
I think she excused herself for a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
If you guys have ever heard of Dixper before, you can do that. That's like where you can mess with streamers and stuff for money for like boxes that you can buy or give away.
That's awesome.
What I would like to get into are like stream loops and things like that.
I've seen that. I kind of want to do that.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
It's still used, but the problem is if you don't have a big enough community to use it, it never gets used. So it's kind of like hard, but it's something I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You have the tools. I mean, I
know I have the tools.
I'm gonna push you to do it. You know what? Y'all heard Jinkies talk about it. Tell her to own up to it.
Hey.
I said I want to. I didn't say I was.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say go for it. Go for it, Jinkies.
I got a lot of stuff I need to do because I'm getting reset up for the year. I took some time off, and it was just for my mental health, and it was a really good break. And now I'm ready to come back. So, yeah,
let's go.
We're making some changes in the Jinkies community. I'm trying to. I'll probably be phasing out my Discord here in the next couple of months and just trying to move everyone to the 2Lit Discord and do a Jinkies section. Because you know how Jay has his stuff pop up. I need to do mine. I just been too slow on doing it.
Oh, cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is. I like that.
I don't have a Discord right now. I dissolved that a little bit ago.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also another place to help grow one's community. We talked about it, but we didn't talk about it. Like if you want to brand yourself and, like have a community of your own, it's always, important that you could also, use Discord as a way to interact and, grow yourself and others as well. So Discord. That's one of the greatest places I've ever been on. And to this day, I'm always on Discord. I make it a thing where I at least tell everybody good morning, and then like we hang out in Discord. Sometimes we'll even sleep in Discord. So I mean, it's a really cool place. I mean, you can watch movies, you can listen to music. You can watch other people like streaming together. So like we'll be like, for example, us four in Discord. I share my screen. We're watching somebody stream. Hey, let's go show such and such love and support. We'll all go in there. That's 4 people that can go in one person's stream. Like there's so many different things that you can do in Discord. It's amazing. So if you guys don't have Discord, I definitely advise you to get a Discord and join up. Make your own server and just, network, and people will eventually start going through and wanting to join your Discord, so that's very important. That's also part of the whole networking is, getting to interact with people, and if they like your vibes, they're going to want to hang around you. They say, oh, he's got a Discord. Let me go, show him love. Let me join his Discord. Or, oh, he's got social medias. I want to follow him. So that's very important. Networking and making friends and not looking at people as numbers and, actually building friendships and bonds with people. That's what helps you grow. That is the key to it all.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to branch out to other communities as well. You never know what you're going to run into.
Me and One Love was talking about that. Exactly.
Yeah, like I think Discord changed everything for me, man. It's like there's a lot of people who are on the Discords that don't stream, they don't Twitch, they don't do nothing, but they're on the Discords. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't, you know what I'm saying? But they want to hang out, they want to engage. So like you never know if you, like you said, you can find a whole new friend, a whole new family in there, man. And yeah, man, Discord is key for promotion as well. To, you know, I don't have a personal community at all. I just hang out in all the other ones. I just chill.
Same.
Yeah, I don't have a personal Discord. I felt like it would have been like I didn't have one before I met, you know, and got into all these communities. So like I felt like why make one when I'm hanging out in all these other ones? Why make everybody come to my Discord? You know, it's like.
The only thing I would say is to be careful of with that is if you develop community members within your Twitch and they want to reach out to you afterwards, they might not know where to find you. It is still good to have that Discord, whether how small it is, to be able to have that outreach for those who aren't associated with
any of those.
Thank you.
Like the only reason why I say mine is phasing out is because when Jay made me co-owner, it's like I can't do both at the same time. I'm going to have to try and drag them over.
Right.
I can't guarantee it will be successful, but
you can only just try.
Yeah, but I would still recommend having your own personal Discord.
Okay. I got rid of my own personal Discord because when I first started, I invited people the wrong way, and you had like streamers that already had Discords and stuff like that. So the Discord was like pretty much dead and stuff. So I think I want to start it over and have it so if people want to join it, then they can join it instead of like inviting people to join it.
Right.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
Yeah, because it is your biggest way to outreach to your personal community.
Exactly.
100%.
Speaking about that, Jinkies, I like it's funny that you say that because it is true. Like everybody had sometimes you'll see familiar some familiar faces, but when like you have the same people coming and hanging out, like in your stream, but they're like different. They're coming from all over the place. It's not the same. You go to somebody else's stream, it's a whole different community or a whole different, there's so many, you see them, but it's not all the same people. And, they're not all like rotating to the same streamers, all the time. So it's always different. You guys always build your own team or whatever, and they gravitate to you.
Yeah. If I could show you how many communities that I stay active in, you guys would be like, how does she do it? And I'm like, I don't know.
So imagine her and then imagine me. Like, the thing is you can't always be active in everyone's server, but when you do say hi, it makes people feel good. You gotta, I call it the check-ins. We have to, check in every now and then. You don't have to check in all the time, but just every now and then, good morning or good afternoon or y'all have a good night, good evening, or just, I wanted to say hello to everybody. It's very important, it's very important. And, I think Dan making his Discord is going to be a really good thing. And I know quite a few people that's going to want to join it. It's all about networking and just building your own brand. And when we know that you want to build your own Discord, your own server, start your own community, and when people take it serious, when people see that you're a good person, they want to support you. They want to be behind it. They want to hang out with you at all times if possible. So I think Discord is very amazing. I've met so many great people through Discord. We've hung out, things that, that ain't meant to be said on live. What stays in Discord, what we talk about in Discord stays in Discord. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all been in those events, but we have a good time. We laugh. you know, we've had our tears that we've shed, but you know, we're family and we've been there for each other, and that's what keeps us going. You know, social media, you got the support, and it's just it's surreal, man. Having you guys in here, us talking about this, everybody in the chat. If it wasn't for all of you guys, this would not be a thing. I would not be streaming. I would not be supporting. I wouldn't know none of you guys. You guys wouldn't know me. So, I mean, I want to thank each and every one of y'all. My people in here, Jinkies, Dan, One Love. I really love you guys. And I look forward to the many podcasts that we're going to do and many collaborations. Like, for real. You guys mean a lot to me, man. Thank you, guys.
Yes. I was going to do it, but...
Adopt the heart. You know, Jay actually stole the heart from me.
You know
so
what?
You guys know. He did.
You know what? I will admit it. Jinkies, Jinkies was one of the first people I known that did the heart thing, and it was back on Mixer. And you know, I would be like, "Yo, how does she do that?" Like, I would always practice it. Like, you know, like, "Welcome to the garden," you know, Miss Jinkies, yo.
Jinkies garden.
Yo, that's so cool.
Yeah, so I did. I will admit it live. I did copy it from you, but you know what? Everybody been doing it, so you know everybody does the heart thing now.
It makes me feel good to see that the love spread from the garden.
Yes.
Even though I no longer have.
Dan's like,
I think I went back to the garden. Now it's like a cherry blossom tree forest or whatever. I don't know.
I like that. Yeah, I do this a lot too. Like I'll go like.
Yo, One Love got it perfected. Yo, how do you...
This is how I'm ending my stream. That's how I've been doing it. Just the peace on.
You just got to keep your fingers. So like,
I don't know how to do that.
Just go to like your fingertips and then like
that maybe.
Yeah, you got it.
Hey,
like fingertips. You just keep your fingertips.
I've never done that before.
He has a heart, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let him fool you. Dan has a lot of love,
guys.
Man. He's not the Grinch. He's not. I've seen him love everybody, and this guy's awesome. Just like One Love and Miss Jinkies, and I promise you guys,
just like BigJ.
2023, man. You know what? We're all doing big things. Everybody in the chat, all the streamers, all the podcasts, all the content creators we're all doing big things. And you know, like I said, if you guys could show Athletic Dan some love, One Love some love, Miss Jinky some love. They're all on Twitch. They have YouTube. I mean, they are all platforms just like I am. If you guys could show them some love, I would appreciate it. And for the new people, if you want to show me love, I would appreciate it. You know, we're very we're very appreciative of everything that we get. And I promise you, you see these guys' streams, they won't let you down. They're all great entertainers. And yeah, you can go to their stream, and if you don't like it, you can fight me. But I promise you, it won't be a battle you want. But I assure you that these are really great content creators, and you will love them. You know, that's the thing about. Go ahead.
If you don't like it, there's always someone out there for you. So if I'm not your cup of tea, hey, try to find someone who is.
Nail on the coffin. Nail on the coffin. You know, like they say, what content may not be for that person may be for the next person, or what may not be for the next person might be for the other person. So there's always content for someone out there that's going to love and appreciate your content. I know some people might not like my vibes, but might like their vibes, or they might not like their vibes, but like my vibes. But, you know, it's always part of the business, and don't let it ever discourage you. That's what I want. That's the point I'm trying to get across. Don't let it discourage you. If someone unfollows you or follows you or may not follow you and follow someone else, it's part of the business. And what we do as a family, we keep each other uplifted, elevated, and keep going, because I promise you, this is going to be a good year for all of us. Don't let it discourage you guys.
Yeah, I gotta share to you guys like a streamer I watch every morning. Very motivational speaker. You know, he just tells you guys, just know your self-worth, guys. You guys are better than that. And if you guys want to pursue or do something, do it, no matter if it makes you uncomfortable or not. In the end, like the uncomfortable now will have you'll have a longer lasting of comfort in the end. In the end, you'll have more comfort in the end with the uncomfortable now, you know? So it's just something that I picked on from him that helped me, you know? So But yeah, man.
We have any questions in the chat that maybe you want to ask Jinkies or Dan or One Love or me? Feel free to. If not, chat.
I got something to add. Just
What's up? What's up, One Love?
So when you guys, so what I also, the guy that I've been watching too, but I've been seeing a lot of people do this, and now I'm starting to like preach to my chat to do it, and I'm doing it before I decide to either maybe drop a follow, or maybe I was already chatting with somebody in there, and I was like, hey man, I just like this guy, so I'm just gonna follow him anyway. Go and check, like, go follow through on that follow. Go, like, that doesn't mean just go to their stream. Go to their profile, watch one of their streams like for 5-10 minutes, see if it's the content that you like. You know what I'm saying? Before the follow or even after the follow. That's something that I've been doing. It's been helping a lot with growth. So being able to gravitate to things that you like, you know, following people that you like the same interests, you know, and then trying to build that connection with that person. That's probably like one last tip, you know, I would probably do.
Yeah, most definitely, man. You always want to surround yourself with a lot of people with the same energy as you. Like you said, same interests and just common goals. You know, when people tend to be around just everybody, they don't have that energy or feel different about certain people. It throws the whole vibe off. Like, you know, you want to make sure you're surrounding yourself with really good people that have really good intentions, that have the same common goals like you. If we all are going to be successful, we have to be willing to invest in this together. It can't be me or Jinkies, or it can't be me or One Love, or me and Dan, or it can't just be me. We all have to do this as a collective group, a family. So, you know, always surround yourself with good people, positive vibes, positive energy, and just love. You know, I know every day isn't going to be a great day, but that's why you have your surrounding cast, because they'll make sure you're okay as well. And it's not, I want to say it's not a thing to, I guess you would say, just let people just carry on. It's always a thing to make sure you're checking in on your people. Always check in on your people, male or female, it doesn't matter. I told my guys, and I want this to be very important, because you know, just like the ladies, they check in with each other. They always make sure they're accounted for. They're okay. I need us fellas to be able to make sure that we're okay too. If we need somebody, feel free to reach out, man. You're not alone. I promise you, guys, ladies, you're not alone. We're all in this together. We're a family. 2023, we're taking over. And I promise you, if you need us, feel free. Somebody is available. You're not alone.
Thanks, man. Thanks for that, man. It's nice.
No doubt.
Any final questions or anything?
Let me see. Is the chat asking anything? Ms. Murder in the building?
There wasn't any questions, but we have a couple of statements from Shadester Gaming.
Okay, you want to talk? Feel free.
Yeah. He goes, I find it difficult going outside of my comfort zone due to my disability. And I can talk briefly on that, because I too have like severe anxiety, depression disorder, where it makes it really hard to get out of my comfort zone. Mm-hmm. And Jay knows this. But you know what? Once you do, it's kind of freeing. The difference with being in breaking out of your comfort zone in real life and breaking out of your comfort zone on camera is quite an eye-opening experience, I guess, for me. I am shy. I am terrified of people. I have a disability myself that makes it where I can't really work around people or be around people if I get the cold or flu. I could get super sick and possibly die. That's scary. And, you know, that makes it hard to get out of your comfort zone. But for me, being able to reach out and be able to be around people without actually having to be around people is a breath of fresh air. It's really hard, though. But if you can manage to do it, I promise you it will be rewarding.
I like that. Well said. Well said. One Love or Dan, y'all have anything that y'all wanna on that topic?
Yeah. Just you're not alone, man. There's a lot of streamers out there. It's gonna be difficult. It's not gonna be easy, but as long as you want to do it, man, just go for it. Keep doing it, man. You're gonna have the haters. You're gonna have those people come. So make sure you have a homie that you're playing games with, or whoever that you're close to. Have them be there in chat, you know what I'm saying, so they can moderate the channel just in case. Because I see a lot of that stuff going around. That's on every platform. So, and they try to attack people who are vulnerable. So just pursue what you want to do, man. Stay consistent, bro, and just so you're not alone in any of this. I don't have any disabilities or anything like that, but there are kids out there. There's other people out there. I know a streamer of mine. His name is Rubber Ducky. He actually, his whole stream is based on charity. He donates to a charity in it's in Canada, but he donates it to autism. It's an autism charity. Anytime when his payout comes, he like sends it out. He does the live stream. He pays the charity on live stream. So it's pretty cool. But
Awesome.
Speaking of that, he has his kid who has autism come on the stream, and you just it's just a beautiful thing, man. You just gotta have good people around you, man, and just keep doing what you want to do.
That's awesome. As an uncle to a nephew that has autism, I take that very seriously, and mental health. Period. Like that's my thing, and it touches home when everybody starts talking about mental health and autism, because I can relate to that, and just knowing how important that is. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to meet him, One Love. You're gonna have to send me the link. Really sounds like a really good guy. I can't wait.
I got you, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I really appreciate that, man. That was really heartfelt. Really.
Yeah, man. Like that. Well, what's funny is that's one of the guys who got affiliated within a week, but
awesome.
he fell into the right spot at the right time, man. And very supportive communities. There was a lot of people there that at least 3 people grabbed him. I was there, man. I was like, hey, man, I'm because like you know me, man. I was all over it, bro. I was like fresh meat, bro. I was like, man, I gotta get to know this guy, man.
Most definitely.
But yeah, no, it's been a great experience with him, man. But I'll let you guys know. I got many other streamers that if you guys want to watch, I learn a lot from these. They're a little bit bigger than I, and everybody else. It's crazy, man, how much you can actually learn.
And that's the cool thing about streaming. You can learn so much from a streamer or two. And my thing is you can always learn and just make your own thing. Don't necessarily copy them, but always give thanks to those that you learn from, so that if people were like, hey, like, how'd you do that? Well, I got to give a shout out to such and such, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been able to learn how to do this and kind of put my own twist into it. So always give credit to those that you learn from, because you don't want it to bite you, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll reach out to you, Miss Murder. What platform?
Oh man, that's rough.
It is. Do you happen to have Instagram or Twitter still? If you do, reach out to me and we'll talk. I hate to hear that.
The only way to get that back. Yeah, the only way to get that back is to you got to do the same thing that they just did, but even more. That sucks.
Yeah, I will admit, a few years ago, my Discord, not me, but like someone, Discord account was hacked, and then the whole server was wiped out. So I would definitely suggest people getting a 2-step authenticator. Very, very important. Very, very important, because that'll protect you and it'll protect the communities that you're in. And it just makes the Discord a better place.
Well, Jay, I got to start winding down for the night.
Well, I mean, it's been almost 1:30, so I think we can call this a night. Everybody, I appreciate you guys coming through, showing love and support. You guys mean a lot. If anybody needs to reach out to me, the social medias, Instagram, Twitter, all of the above, Facebook, all of that. If anybody is on Twitch, here's your time to raid out. I don't know, Jinkies, if you wanted to raid out to anybody.
I've got somebody already ready.
Excellent. Miss Jinkies, thank you for joining in on the movement. We would love to have you around more. Dan, is always a pleasure with you. You know, you're my guy. Love all the collaborations we do. One love. Your debut, man. You nailed it, brother. I'm proud of you, man. Freaking proud of you, man. Let's freaking go. If you haven't followed these 3 people, make sure you follow these 3 people, man. Great people, man. Great people. Round of applause, yo. 2023, man. We're taking over, and we hope y'all have a great year. And great job. Yes, great job. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
You good to go?
Can I add one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Don't discourage yourself, man. When you only got 1 or 2 viewers, man, raid out. You ain't never know.
Always.
My first raid when I raided out was 1 viewer, and it changed my whole life. So
that's something I learned early. I learned that a bunch of my streams I wasn't rating out for a while because I was like so frustrated. And now I've started to raid out, even though one of my streams didn't raid out, but we're not talking about that. Anyways, yeah. Raid out.
Yeah, I thought we were raiding out already. So
no, you're good. You're good.
You're good.
All right. Well, I don't know if it's still live or not, but
I'll end it.
How do you end a YouTube stream, really, honestly?